Hi, I'm Fiona Fox and welcome to this week's episode of Whiplash TV. Now, taking a look back at last week, Jezebel and Vic Viper were once again victorious in tag team action when they beat Jetta and Keego Ward. Needless to say, Keego and Bruiser were irate with this outcome. Stu Sanders did Drew Galloway proud in his match against Dave Steele last week, but they once again revealed their true colours when Pierre Marceau made his presence felt, aiding both men and provoking SOS into the ring. Whiplash TV saw one of its finest matches ever last week when Bingo Balance was victorious in the Zero Gravity 4-way over Red Vinny, Bubblegum and JP Monroe. Officials have told me that we're going to see more talented wrestlers from countries such as Mexico and Canada make their debut in this exciting division over the coming weeks. But coming up on this show, Dave Steele will face off against George McFly. Jezebel and Jetta will finally meet in singles action with our newest female competitor, Jenny, joining Eamon Darcy on commentary. So let's go ringside for the action.
Now our next match is scheduled for one fall. Please welcome from Hill Valley Heights, weighing 205 pounds, George McFly.
Welcome back to Whiplash TV, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, here comes one of the biggest stars in IWW today, the extreme 80s guy, George McFly, a man who has been on a meteoric rise here at IWW as of late. And what is George McFly up to? Oh, wait a minute here. McFly totally disrespecting the fans here at ringside. This man has had a changed attitude. Over the past several months, he's taken no prisoners. And in the biggest victory of his career quite recently in a one-on-one match against Ring of Honor's Chad Collier. And ever since then, it's all been about the extreme 80s guy, George McFly. But tonight, George McFly, or Georgie Mac as he likes to be called. Oh, wait a minute, he's got the ring announcer's glasses on. This man is obnoxious. Look at the poor ring announcer.
And his opponent,
look at McFly,
weighing 226 pounds, from Essex, David Steele.
Well, our half-line ring announcer makes the introduction. Here comes Dave Steele from the United Kingdom. Dave Steele has had a tough couple of weeks here on Whiplash TV, but he's here tonight to make a difference and hand George McFly a very convincing and devastating defeat. And McFly continues his antics with the fans. This man is absolutely horrible. I don't know what this guy's problem is. Dave Steele we saw in the last couple of weeks here on Whiplash TV. A very technically talented individual, the master of the AA spine buster. But you gotta watch George McFly as well, also very technically gifted. Perhaps the most technically sound athlete here in Irish whip wrestling. He has perfected the go-go gadget elbow, as well as the 1.21 gigawatts, let's not forget that. Collar and elbow tie-up by both men. Steele with the advantage in terms of weight, of about 30 pounds over George McFly. Nice roll through into an armbar on the canvas. McFly reaching for the hair there. George McFly better watch for his shoulders on the mat. McFly counters nicely into a hammerlock. McFly in control, grounding the larger Steele down on the canvas. Beautiful counter into a head scissors and a pin. 2 count only. Steele now locking in that reverse chin lock. making George McFly carry all that extra weight. But look at McFly putting pressure on the knees of Steele, enabling him to maintain control with that hammerlock. Steele looking for the snapmare takeover, and he gets it. Steele now continuing to wear down George McFly, working on his head and neck. Hooking now both arms on George McFly in a modified full Nelson. McFly is helpless. A chicken wing submission here being applied by Dave Steele. And now we've got a version of a vertical surfboard, but look at the legs of McFly. McFly trying to regain the momentum, and he does very nicely with a wrist lock. McFly, as I said, extremely gifted in terms of technical wrestling. A series of roll-throughs here by Steele. Gets the counter, nicely done. And a nice reaction from this crowd here in Waterford. Another great crowd on hand here in Waterford this week at the Forum in the middle of Waterford City. What a great city, a great venue. And they're seeing some great action from Irish Whip Wrestling. Steele now with the front face lock. Another beautiful counter by George McFly. These two men feeling each other out here in the early stages of this matchup, showing you their technical prowess. Steele attempted the counter there, but McFly saw it coming and recountered into the hammerlock. Steele counters with a beautiful roll-up, but gets a 2 count. Both men going hold for hold. Dave Steele very well versed in technical prowess, training at the Dropkicks Academy in the United Kingdom under John Ritchie. And as a result of that, he's extremely technically sound, and McFly now feeling the effects of that wrist lock. McFly looking to roll through, but Steele rolls right through with him and maintains the control as this crowd here in Waterford gets behind Dave Steele. This is some classic technical wrestling you're seeing right here on Whiplash TV. These two men trading holds. Beautiful drop toe hold. Nice counter by Steele, now working on a modified half crab with the legs of George McFly trapped, but McFly grabs that bottom rope. And McFly there played possum, faked the lock up there, went to work on the abdomen of Dave Steele, delivering those shoulder blocks, and now the chop in the corner. McFly running his mouth off. You don't want to do that against a man like Dave Steele. Steele is double tough. McFly throwing into the corner, and he's paying for those remarks right now. What impactful forearm shots in the corner by Dave Steele. Here he comes, Steele with a clothesline in the corner. Steele with momentum, clothesline over the top. Goes the extreme 80s guy, George McFly. And the athlete who calls himself above average is certainly in trouble right now. George McFly, however, reaches for the leg of Dave Steele, pulls him to the outside, and creates some distance there between himself and his opponent. Steele now back on the apron. Sunset flip from the outside, Steele gets it, but a 2 count is all he can get. The boot there is blocked by McFly. And McFly now hooking up Dave Steele in the above average flashback from Georgie Mac. That's a mouthful and a half. McFly with that devastating submission locked in. He's got the arms trapped. He's got the head hooked. And now into the sunset flip. And George McFly is anything but above average right now. McFly in complete control. Beautiful inside cradle out of nowhere, but no. 2 count only. McFly quick to get out of that, and give him credit, quick to get back on the offense. Dave Steele now blocks the hip lock. Looking for a backslide, perhaps he gets the shoulders down to it. No. This has been an extremely evenly fought matchup so far. A series of devastating forearm shots right to the face by David Steele. Irish whip to the near side. Clothesline out of nowhere, and McFly is knocked for a loop. 360 in the center of the ring. Steele really needs a victory here in this matchup. The past 2 weeks, despite a gallant effort and a great fighting spirit, Steele has come up on the losing end, but tonight could be his night. There's a cover and no. Another 2 count. George McFly showing you his tenacity and his toughness. McFly is one of the top competitors here at IWW. He's not going to go down easy. A Fujiwara armbar now being applied by David Steele. In the center of the ring, McFly's got nowhere to go. This is a devastating submission hold. The referee is right there to call for the submission. Look at Dave Steele a moment ago, leaning all of his weight down on the shoulders and the arm of McFly, but McFly was too close to the ropes. George McFly showing you great ring presence there, knowing exactly where he was, exactly how far away from the ropes he was. Able to escape from that Fujiwara armbar, but it's still Dave Steele on the offense, building the momentum. Elbows to the back of the head there by Steele. That's going to disorient the equilibrium of George McFly as he goes down on one knee to the canvas. The Irish whip is reversed from the near side. Backdrop, no. Sunset flip again. Can he hook him this time? No. McFly sits down. Victory roll, and he gets him. Great victory for George McFly out of nowhere. Beautiful victory roll.
Here is your winner, George McFly.
George McFly with a very impressive victory. And unfortunately for Dave Steele, his losing streak continues here on Whiplash TV. But give credit that George McFly was a very evenly fought match. Dave Steele fought his heart out, but in the end it was McFly with his technical prowess. He was in the right place at the right time. Nice victory roll up, and a nice win, but Dave Steele's not finished with George McFly. Look out, we got action in the back.
Jezebel, last week you and Vic Viper were victorious in tag action against Kigo and Jetta. Now this week it's you and Jetta in singles competition. How do you think that's going to go?
Well, like I said a few weeks ago, I came here to IWW to make a name for myself. And I think I've done kind of well so far. And now I've got Jetta in my face. And to be honest, she needs to learn some respect. The behaviour in the tag match was unacceptable. And that's not how I play. So Jetta, you say I spend most of the time on my back. Well, tonight, you're going to spend most of your time on yours.
Hey, Ginge, shut it.
What do you want?
I am sick of hearing your mouth going on. You seem to think something really freaking special in this place. But you know what? You're not, right? You're not. You're not even ready salted crisps, right? Okay? You want to know who I am? I'll tell you who I am. Get off, Blondie. Now. I am the Liverpool ladette, Jenny D, right? And I've had more fights than you've had hot dinners. And I know how to take you down. And I'm going to. You got that?
Bring it.
And our next contest is for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Please welcome first, weighing 130 pounds, Jetta.
Welcome back to Whiplash TV, ladies and gentlemen. Eamon Darcy here at ringside, and we're ready for some all-female action. Jetta, whom we've seen in recent weeks, team up with the Ballybun Bruiser, and Keegan Ward is set to take on Jezebel. This should be a tremendous female matchup, and right now I'm being joined by the Liverpool ladette. Welcome to ringside, Jetta D.
I was told leprechauns didn't exist.
What are you talking about?
Besides you, I was told leprechauns don't exist. You alright, wee man?
I think I'm alright,
Sure.
Will you leave my legs alone? Look,
Can you be that high? Put a box.
don't touch my leg.
I have got touching anything.
I have not done anything. I got checked out last week and I got the audience to shut up.
Jetta running her mouth here. She's become accustomed to that. I think you know this lady quite well, do you not?
She's very good. She's got the power and she knows what she's doing. And I don't know who Jezebel thinks she is, but, well, she won't be nothing by the time Jetta's done with her. Yeah, I can tell you that now for sure.
This crowd not taking too well to Jetta. Not a very warm
Jetta
reception for the young
just asked me
lady.
to inform you that she does not have
Of course you
herpes.
know, they couldn't
How would you
say
please
it.
stop saying it?
Jetta with some problem with the ring announcer. She needs to concentrate on her opponent here tonight.
Her opponent's not out yet.
And her opponent!
Can you not see? Do you need that box? Are you sure? I can see. Can you?
Let's just watch the match, Jetta.
126 pounds, Jezebel!
And here she comes, the fiery redhead Jezebel.
Do you reckon the college might be cut?
Will you stop? This is a family program, you know. I don't care what
Well,
her,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't care what
I
color her
don't-
cuffs are. I don't want to know. Jezebel finally got some revenge last week on the program when she pinned Kigo Ward in that tag team matchup when Jezebel teamed up with Big Viper and defeated Kigo Ward.
Yeah, she couldn't do it on her own though. She needed help. You know. I mean, look at her, bless her. Red hair, of course she needs help. Everyone with red hair needs help. And especially if they're Irish on top. I mean, oh, word. I wouldn't even get started on that.
Will you stop? We want to watch this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. High competitive female action on the way here in Whiplash TV. The Liverpool ladette Jennedy has joined me here at ringside.
Eamon, stop touching me nuts.
Touching your what?
My nuts, leave my nuts alone.
Are they dry roasted?
Yeah, but leave them alone.
There's a quick cover there by Jennedy. Excuse me, by Jezebel. Return of the favor there. We've got Jays all over the place here tonight. Another cover by Jezebel. Beautiful roll up, 2 and no. Both competitors going for pinfalls early in this matchup. This is the first time I believe that these two ladies have met inside a wrestling ring.
See what Jetta's done there? Very intelligent. Let's get out the way. Jezebel's wearing herself out.
Indeed, I have to agree with you, Jennedy. As much as I don't want to, that was a smart move.
You know, you are Irish, I'll let you off.
Jetta doing the smart thing there, heading for higher ground. Comes back up to fight again. Shoulder block to the lower abdomen and a hot shot right off that top rope.
See, Jezebel seems to think she's something special. You know, she stood there, she's going, yeah, I'm great.
Well, she pinned Kigo Ward last week. That makes her pretty good
She
in my
wasn't
book.
on her own, she had to use Vic Viper. I mean, come on, really. If she was really that special, she could have done it on her own, but she couldn't. This girl seems to think she's all that on a packet of crisps. And you know what, Eamon? She ain't even ready salted. And that's saying something.
Jennedy now running her mouth on poor Jezebel, who's in trouble in the center of the ring.
In short, she's getting beaten. I can see that.
Don't count her out yet. We've seen over the past few weeks how tough Jezebel is. A top female competitor. She defeated Sky a few weeks ago here on the program, another top female competitor from the United Kingdom. And now we've got a half Japanese stranglehold applied by Jetta in the center of the ring. Into a top wrist lock now.
Oh, there you go.
A kick right under the...
Intelligent lady right there. She knows what she's got to do. Jezebel ain't that tough at all. See, she's on her own. There's no one there to help her. She's buggered, in other words.
She's buggered.
She's buggered.
This crowd now trying to get behind Jezebel, who's in trouble, finds herself trapped once again in this half Japanese stranglehold. Both these ladies very well trained in the art of British wrestling, which is very technically based. As you indeed know, Jennedy, and now both ladies back to their feet. A whip into the near side, tremendous velocity. Here comes
Now,
Jetta.
look at that. You tell me that Jetta isn't going to pin Jezebel.
Certainly that would leave a mark, a lariat in the corner, almost decapitating Jezebel. Jetta is here to take care of some business tonight.
Just watch this chicken run. Come on, girl. Oh,
Jetta gets nothing but turnbuckle. There's a roll up and no, 2 count only. I can't believe it.
she ain't that good, told ya.
Arm drag takedown, nicely done by Jezebel. Another one. Jezebel now getting her second win, perhaps. Snapmare, what a shot to the back. Spinal tap by Jezebel. And a basement drop kick right to the face. How about that, Jennedy?
That's rubbish. She'll kick out. See, the girl's not down yet. The girl's not down yet. She can fight all she wants, but she's not going to keep our girls down.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see what happens here. Jezebel in control right now. Hammerlock. Check this out. Oh, wait a minute. A slightly illegal use of the hand there, I think.
I'm almost positive that's illegal. I should know. I've done it before. Did I say that? Yeah. Most probably shouldn't have said that.
Enziguri there moments ago by Jezebel. Northern Lights suplex. Can she get the bridge? She does. And no, 2 count only.
So she can't win when she's on her own.
No,
It's all mouth, no action.
I am very impressed with the intestinal fortitude of Jetta here tonight. But I'm not impressed with that thumb to the eye. Jetta showing you she'll do whatever it takes to win this match.
Hey, listen, when it comes to a fight, you do what you have to do, right? You do anything to win. They're the rules, and everyone knows them.
But Jetta's certainly made a lot of fans and friends over here in Ireland since she's been here.
I don't appreciate what they're chanting, and I'm sure she doesn't either.
A very warm reception for Jetta. Beautiful bridge there off the suplex, and no, another version of the Northern Lights suplex, but a 2 count is all that Jetta could get. Both ladies going tooth and nail. This has been a very physical match, and we knew it was going to be. There's the Irish whip.
Is that Jetta bleeding?
I think she does have a bloody nose. That may have been off that Northern Lights suplex a moment ago. I think Jetta landed partially on her head on the canvas.
See, Jezebel can't even fight fair. She can't even fight fair. First the fist to the stomach, and now this. She doesn't deserve to win, and she ain't gonna win.
Wait a minute, there's a cover. No, 2 count only. No doubt it's physical competition here on Whiplash TV between these 2 ladies. Irish whip to the near side now. Double clothesline, both ladies are down. Both ladies are hurt. The referee now laying the count on both individuals. Up to a count of 4 here. You have to give credit to Jetta for battling through this. She's got a pretty badly busted nose, but she's back on her feet first.
That's it, come on. Don't know who the hell Jezebel thinks she is.
From the top rope, wait a minute, Jetta's getting caught. Jetta trying to hook the arms. What are we going to see out of the corner here?
Oh.
This could be it. Electric chair. She hit it into a bridge. 2. That's it.
Oh, no, come on now. Jetta controlled that whole.
Here is your winner, Jezebel!
What a victory for Jezebel.
The referee must be well who dodges Jezebel is. I'm not having that.
Jezebel with a very impressive victory this week over the very comparable Jetta. You have to give both ladies credit for their toughness. Jetta battling through a bloody nose.
I tell you what, someone needs to put Jezebel in her place and soon, but not soon enough because she's getting too big for her boots, that girl, and someone needs to put her down and keep her down.
A nice show of sportsmanship though by both ladies in a very competitive matchup this week, giving you a taste of the top female action you'll see here at IWW. And we'll be back soon with more action here on TWC.
Are you watching them? No. That's your best one, yeah?
Oh, yeah, man.
Sorry. Hang on one second.
Hang on, answer that.
Hello? Yeah.
Who's that?
Who's this? Hey,
this is not his phone.
this isn't good. Can I call you back? I'm in the middle of robbing a car. Can I call you back? Yeah, thanks. Bye now. Bye.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's not my phone. It's not my phone. That's the best job so far. Why not?
Manual, come on.
I got past your test.
Man, I can't even read. Automatics all go up and...
Okay. How about this? Who would park a car like that right here?
This is gonna be sweet, man. Imagine driving up in Ballymun with who man be there.
What wouldn't you do in a
Oh my god. Oh. This. Oh man, it's me colour baby blue. Yeah. Deadly baby blue. We're gonna be driving. That's gonna be wicked.
That'll match your underpants. That'll.
Oh yes, it will, man. Oh. But. Ah! Imagine! Ah! Get away from my house! Freaks! You freaks!
Shame was so short to see. Last week you came down the ring and stuck your nose in my business. Well, this week you pay.
Big Viper, I'm gonna settle the score once and for all. I'm gonna eat you alive, you snake.
The rumor has it they have ourselves a mystery opponent as well. Woo, we're shaking in our boots, boys. We're shaking in our boots. Who could it be? Could it be Podge? Could it be Raj? Hell, it could be Hulk Hogan. We don't care. What you're looking at here is the most dominant force in Irish wrestling. This is the Foreign Legion. And tonight, after we tear apart these three boys, we're gonna go back to our respected countries and have ourselves a nice glass of Guinness.
Our last match is our main event, and it is the special 6-man tag match. Please welcome at this time, the Foreign Legion. Pierre Marceau, Galloway, and Stu.
What a main event we have! What a main event we have scheduled here on the program, ladies and gentlemen. As you heard it at the top of the show, we got this monstrous 6-man tag team main event. The Foreign Legion, comprised of the French Paradox Pierre Marceau, Captain D. Drew Galloway, and Stu Sanders, taking on the trio of SOS, Seamus O'Shaughnessy, Vic Viper, and a mystery partner tonight. Who have SOS and Vic Viper recruited to be in their corner? Who is going to fight this war with them? We're going to find out momentarily.
And their opponents. It is the Irish Whip International Champion, SOS, Seamus O'Shaughnessy.
And here come their opponents. Firstly, there he is, the IWW International Heavyweight Champion. What an ovation for SOS, Seamus O'Shaughnessy, making his way to ringside through the fans.
His partner, Vic Viper.
And there is Vic Viper, the Snake Man, makes his arrival here to the forum for this 6-man tag main event. Last week, Stu Sanders took on Dave Steele in a one-on-one match. But that one-on-one match ended up in a melee, as all these 5 men ended up in a war inside the ring. And that brings us to tonight and this 6-man tag team matchup. But who is the third member of this trio? And the Foreign Legion look very confident, and rightly so. We still don't know who the partner of Vic Viper and the IWW champion is.
And now, please welcome our mystery partner, Madman!
What? Madman Madsen! We haven't seen Madsen since that Asylum Rules match against the French Paradox, when he was slammed down back first on thumbtacks on 3 separate occasions. But Madsen is here tonight, and he looks crazier than ever. Madman Madsen has joined forces with Vic Viper and SOS. Oh my God! What a war we've got on our hands! This one is going to be absolutely off the charts. Madsen looks like a rabid animal in there. And this crowd chanting for the insane one. I'm very surprised to see Manson back in the ring so soon after the unbelievable beating he took at the hands of the French Paradox. And you can still see some of the marks on the back of Manson from those thumbtacks he landed on just a few weeks ago. Manson had to be taken to a local medical facility after that matchup to receive treatment for his injuries. But he looks ready to go tonight. Obviously, Manson couldn't wait any longer to get his hands on Pierre Marceau. What must the French Paradox be thinking? The bell sounds and we've got Big Viper in there against Stu Sanders. Sanders from Preston, Lancashire, getting ready to lock up with a man from Snake Mountain, and you can feel the intensity in the air for this six-man tag team war. This crowd are rabid for Manson. And you can bet both SOS and Manson along with Viper are chomping at the bit to get things underway. Drew Galloway there on the outside trying to console the French Paradox Pierre Marceau, who must be thinking to himself, what on earth do I have to do to get rid of Madman Manson? Obviously thumbtacks are not going to do it. A collar elbow tie up by Sanders and Viper into a wrist lock by the Snake Man. Sanders now trying to counter and does nicely with the elbow, breaking up the wrist lock and reversing one of his own on Big Viper, and now ramming the arm of Viper over Sanders' own shoulder blade. Viper though countering with a hammerlock of his own. Tag is made to SOS. The heavyweight champion comes in. Both SOS and Viper have been left beaten the past number of weeks at the hands of the Foreign Legion, so tonight is their chance for retribution. But will they be able to get it? I've got a feeling we're going to see everything in this match before it's all said and done. And look at Manson on the outside, climbing all over the ropes. Meanwhile, SOS in control, wrenching the arm of Sanders on the canvas. Stu Sanders is a 2.5-year pro, trained at the Dropkicks Academy in the United Kingdom. But I'm not sure if he's ever experienced action quite like this. Big Viper coming in with a double axe handle to the top of the head from the second turnbuckle on the inside. And now zoning in on that head with his side headlock. But Sanders quick to counter. And here comes the Drew Galloway from the top. Oh, 6'6" of the Drew Galloway down across the arm of Vic Viper with that double axe handle. Now Viper is in the wrong part of town to say the very least. Look at Galloway distracting the referee. Meanwhile, Sanders and Marceau choking the life out of Viper in the corner. And they just raised the ire of SOS and Madman Manson. But they're not doing their teammate any favors. Viper being victimized in the corner there. And let me tell you, the referee Ricochet is not going to take any nonsense from any of these competitors. He's got his hands full in there. Viper taking head first into that top turnbuckle. And look at the power of Marceau, picking Viper right up on his shoulders. Electric chair. Tremendous impact on the back of the head and neck of Big Viper. And Viper has had a history of neck problems, and that could have seriously hurt him. Nonetheless, he kicked out at about 2.5. Viper is tough as nails. Perhaps the toughest man in the history of Irish Whip Wrestling. Oh, look at Marceau taunting Manson. Meanwhile, Viper's being mugged in the corner by Sanders and Galloway. Look at Galloway, rapid fire shots to the rib cage. of the Snake Man. This is absolutely horrible, but you have to give credit to the Foreign Legion. Things are going exactly how they wanted to go right now. Beautiful vertical suplex by the Drew Galloway, the young 21-year-old from Glasgow, Scotland, in control of cover and no. Galloway only at 21 years old. He's been wrestling since he was 15. But now he's in trouble against Big Viper. Look at those right hands, right to the midsection. Breaking up that front face lock. Viper gets caught, however, and slam face first into the canvas. Forget about it. Viper knocked right in the middle of next week. And that could be the beginning of the end. Stu Sanders in now, double elbow by Galloway, and Sanders lateral press, the hook of the leg. And no, SOS made sure there was no 3 count. Nice suplex into a cover there by Sanders moments ago, but a near fall is all he can get. And this crowd all over the case of the Foreign Legion. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. A shot perhaps a little low into the lower abdomen of Big Viper, and Viper has been in trouble for the past several minutes of this matchup. Unable to make a tag, unable to get any significant offense. And the Snake Man may be snake bitten in a few minutes if this continues. Oh, look at this. Marceau choking Viper with the ropes, and Galloway to the blind side of the ref with that leg drop. Right across the back of the head of Viper, and again, the impact on the neck of Viper as he came down across that middle rope. And SOS and Manson have got to be going crazy over there. There's a cover, and no. The arrogance of the Drew Galloway is absolutely appalling. This man with no respect. Scoop slam by the arrogant one, but he misses the leg drop. And this is the time for Big Viper to make that all-important tag. And listen to this crowd. This is what Irish Whip Wrestling and Whiplash TV is all about. Here comes SOS, the IWW champion, hammering away. Oh, wait a minute, the referee didn't see the tag. The referee never saw the tag, I don't believe it. And now look at this, Marceau coming in. And Big Viper is right back where he doesn't need to be, in the corner of the opposition, being beaten down. The Foreign Legion manipulating this referee to the absolute fullest. And their plan is coming to fruition right now. It's just a matter of time before Big Viper is done. If he can't make a tag. Oh, look at this. Galloway getting a shot in on both of his opponents. SOS and Manson. Manson trying to get in there. And there was no tag made there on the far side. Drew Galloway and Pierre Marceau faking that tag. And it's Viper trapped once again in the corner. And the Foreign Legion at this stage of the matchup are picking their spots against the Snake Man. SOS trying to get this crowd into this matchup. There's the whip, tremendous velocity, and a clothesline in the corner. Viper looks like he's absolutely spent. Beautiful snap suplex by Stu Sanders, and a knee drop right to the face. Harley Race-like knee drop right to the top of the head of Big Viper. And another very timely tag by the Foreign Legion. Oh, what a shot to the gut. You could hear the impact of that. Right to the lower abdomen of Viper, lateral press, and no, wait a minute. Viper with a presence of mind to hook the ropes. Another cover, 2. No, Viper somehow got the right shoulder up. Galloway complaining to the referee. Nonetheless, Viper still in this one. There's the Irish whip. Viper ducks a clothesline. Oh man, a kick to the gut. And a modified drop kick right to the top of the head, and that's got to do it. Viper's not moving a cover, and SOS in there interrupts the count. I'm not sure if I've ever felt such intensity for a six-man tag team match in the history of Irish Whip Wrestling. It's the Foreign Legion against IWW's own SOS, Madman Manson, and the Snake Man Vic Viper. And look at the Drew Galloway taunting Vic Viper. Viper has been beaten down to a pulp for the past 5 to 10 minutes in this match, but can he come back? He ducks the clothesline. Enziguri to the back of the head. Galloway knocked for 360. And now is the time. Look at Manson on the apron, dying to get in there. SOS getting the crowd behind Vic Viper, but can he make the tag? Here comes Pierre Marceau. Marceau trying to get into the ring. And here comes SOS. The champion's in there now. Reverse neck breaker on Marceau. Oh, look out. A double team, illegal double team. SOS being victimized here by Sanders and Galloway. SOS reversing it on the meeting of the minds. The champion on fire. Look out, double clothesline over the top to the floor. SOS on fire. Oh, wait a minute here. SOS getting this crowd behind him, trying to build up a head of steam. The champion, is he gonna go airborne? Wait a minute, over the top, oh my God. SOS, 260 pounds plus over that top rope. Manson has made a blind tag. It's chaos here in Waterford. SOS trying to get up on the outside. He may be hurt. Meanwhile, Manson in the ring. Manson. He's measuring. There he is, he's measuring Marceau. Spear takedown by Manson. And now is the time for Manson to get some revenge on the French Paradox. On a chop in the corner. Manson is incensed. He is enraged. After taking that beating a few weeks ago with those thumbtacks. Now is the time for Marceau to pay. Clothesline to the corner by Manson. The whip to the near side. Another clothesline by the Insane One. Marceau doesn't know what hit him. The Institutionalizer, that's gonna do it. Hook of the leg too, forget about it.
Here are your winners, Vic Viper, SOS, Seamus O'Shaughnessy, and Madman Manson.
What a win for SOS, Madman Manson and Vic Viper. Manson came in and completely cleaned house at the end. The French Paradox never knew what hit him, but give credit to all three men. Vic Viper put up one hell of a fight. SOS took out Stu Sanders and Galloway with an unbelievable plunge over the top rope. What a victory for these three gladiators. But this situation with the Foreign Legion is far from over. No doubt we have not seen the end of this war. Look at Manson. SOS and Viper just eyeing down their opponents. Manson coming back to the taste of victory this week on Whiplash TV. What a win for this trio. What a night. We'll be back next week with more great IWW action. We'll see you next week, everybody.